I'm Terri.
I'm Shawn. So we've been married 23 years.
Yeah.
But we've been together since 96. But math is hard. So,
I know.
And I would say over the last year and a half have probably been our best years so far. Our marriage was so chaotic.
Hard.
Yeah.
And although I grew up in the church with my grandmother going to church, Shawn did not.
No. I didn't feel like God was there at that time of my life, for most of my life. No matter what we tried, counseling, whatever, it wasn't there. There was a big chunk missing. My relationship with my boys has been very rocky, to say the least. Not having a model in my life, or not knowing of anything to model around as far as how to be a dad, was extremely challenging. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of being in people's faces. I felt beat down, so I felt like, the people around me needed to feel how I was feeling, and the frustration and everything else. And it just got to a point, especially with my oldest, to where it was almost like I was already losing him to the world. And at that point, I didn't know what that meant, that I was losing him to the world. But I just felt like that I was lost. Now all my kids are going to be lost.
And yeah, I had lost hope pretty much. I'm totally done. And that was the thing.
Yeah, then we found TC. And all that changed. Like almost immediately. It was kind of scary how quickly it happened. We came in to the church during Sushi, Sex, and Subtitles. I think it was round 2 at that point.
It's like 3 years ago.
Yeah. And it just felt like the message was so pointed at everything that Terri and I had been going through, like, for years.
And with TC, it was just totally different, because with the boys being a little bit older, we have a struggle, getting them to come. And I think they felt different too about the whole situation, because they felt included.
Seeing one of my sons go to a conference and then come back and get baptized the next day, or the following Sunday when he came back from that conference and giving his life to God, was amazing. My oldest has been going to small groups as well, and he's on the fence. It was God. It really was. I believe that fully in my heart to this day, that it was God that was missing from our life.
Our marriage, I think it's a lot better. I feel like we can talk more about things. It's easier for us to talk about things. I think we both try to understand where we're coming from more.
If you feel like you're struggling as a couple, don't throw in the towel just for the sake of what the world is expecting you to do. The community aspect that we have at our church have been great for both of us. Whether it's small groups or the events or whatever the case may be, there's people that care.
And I feel like that's what we have now that we're with all the lovely people at TC.
3.5 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation, that's for sure. God has been doing some amazing things, and I just look forward to seeing what else he has in store for us.